Welcome to the Big Ass Cornhole Show with Sean and Dane, the host you know, talking cornhole life and random fun. Grab a beer, let's get it done. From tossing bags to let's wild ride, tune in and join the party, don't you hide. It's the Big Ass Cornhole Podcast time with Sean and Dane, it's always prime. Sean is done.
And as always, this episode is brought to you by Draggin Bags, baby.
Yeah.
All right, so we just we got to see the newest drip that's about to drip drop on the site, and let me tell you what, they look sexy AF. So if you want some sexy bags, head over to Draggin Bags and pick yourself up a sweet set today. I'm telling you, the new drop is really cool. I was a huge fan of it. We can't say enough about the world's greatest cornhole bag either. Again, folks, give it a shot. I'm telling you what, it's a great bag. It's that melty bag right back into the game that we've kind of gotten away from a little bit. But we need to bring it right back home, folks. All right, so go give it a shot. Head over to dragonbags.com today and pick yourself up a beautiful set of bags and up your game.
They just feel nice in your hand.
They do. They really do.
All right, well, welcome back to yet another episode of the Big Ass Cornhole Podcast. Sean and Dane are with you as always. What's going on, man?
Not too much. Just, getting healthy again right before we're about to be stuck on another tube with, 300
I know, man. I feel like my voice is
sick again, dude.
75% right now.
I've been loading up on vitamin C. So
yeah, I'm going to go on
trying.
vacation. I'm going to lose it again after this weekend. So it's just ridiculous. But all right, so
look at us complaining about going on vacation.
I know.
To a Florida wedding.
Darn it, from Vegas to Florida. I was like, God damn it!
Curse you!
Damn. All right, so before we get into anything else, Dane, do what you do best every single week. Let the folks know what we're sipping on tonight in our favorite segment called "What You Drinking."
What you drinking?
I'm sipping on that Miller Lite.
Miller Lite.
Okay, some Miller Lite tonight because, it's Tuesday.
And to be fair, I did it. Our cousin Tyler was in town this week, and I did a lot of Miller Lite.
Yeah,
so
I mean, he just brings it out.
I feel like it's still coming out of my port. It does, man. Like I can't help but see Tyler and be like, I just want a Miller Lite. Right
Miller
now.
Lite. He's just when you see Tyler Willard, it is Miller Lite adjacent. All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just it's Tuesday. I'm trying to get into like vacation mode a little bit, just one more day of work,
one more day,
and then we're just boom. Flying out,
and you're flying out like first thing in the morning
am,
too, which
dude,
is kind of sick.
7
I like
a.m.,
doing
yeah,
that.
just getting
There's no
out.
wake up. You can just wake up and go. I'm not flying out till like 3 p.m. You have the whole day to like
You
drag.
have the day off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Which is,
yeah.
I mean, honestly, but like now
It's
I'm
nice
like,
that
I don't
you
have to
can
rush to pack.
on Thursday. Yeah.
My wife's not. She's already losing her mind the fact that I haven't. I like laid out some of the clothes. I'm like, listen.
You're like, I have to do laundry Thursday morning, and then I will.
In her
pack.
defense, her whole thing was she wanted me packed so that we're checking one bag, and she's
Okay.
like, I need to know so I can weigh this how if we're good. I told her all I need in that bag is my suit and the shoes. I will fit everything else I need
In your
the-
carry-on.
Yeah, in a
Yeah.
I'll be good. I travel all the time in just a carry on. I will be fine.
Yes.
It drives her crazy, and I'm like, before Thursday, I will be good. I promise
And
you.
dude, the best part is it's shorts weather, so we don't even have to pack pants to like.
I
take
don't
up all
like
that room.
I don't like packing too early.
Yeah.
I don't, because like then I might forget something, or then I'm like the whole time like, did I actually pack? I like right before I go, know it's in
See,
there.
I packed early for Vegas and just forgot to pack my socks and underwear that were literally sitting right here next to where
that
my
was
suitcase
low key
the
the
whole
great,
time.
because like we went to breakfast and then just were shopping, and then before I know it, you disappeared for a little bit.
Yeah.
To Marshalls and came up, and like I would have never known. I had no idea.
Hey, you know what? Just needed the run. Luckily,
Don't panic.
I always throw the extra pair
Always.
of sock and underwear in my book bag
Correct.
just in case. So
You never know if you're shit yourself.
I was
on
good for
plane
the
or something.
first day, but then after that, I'm like, I gotta go just like buy some underwear because this could be an early drive or ride home.
So we have more audio gold planned for you all today.
Of course.
It's almost fucking team season, man.
Dude,
it's like on
finally.
the precipice. So Jake Brandon did a really nice job. They did a little ping pong ball teams draft for seeding for the first tournament. So bracket is out. It's going to be a teams breakdown, the whole
do
shebang,
it.
all that stuff. And then we're going to be joined by ACL pros, currently the 11th ranked team, doubles team in the ACL, Tommy's NoLove Sliker and Koby Costanza.
Hell yeah, it was a fun one, man.
Yeah, and, like
finally, like happy to finally chit chat with Koby.
yeah,
Like,
Tommy's one of those guys that like he's just become one of my new favorites. You know what I mean? Like he's just very witty
Down
and
to
he's
earth,
fun.
low-key,
It's just a
just
fun
funny,
conversation.
yeah.
Koby, everyone kept telling me he's so quiet. He killed it during the interview.
Yeah,
man.
he was
Like, he was
great.
very well spoken and thought we had a really good conversation. So I hope you guys enjoy that at the end of the episode. But before we get into anything else, we're gonna let you know what's going on in our lives in a segment we call In and Around the Hole.
Are you too good for your home? Answer me!
So I know everyone's been waiting like on the edge of their seats to be like, oh my God, they had playoffs last week. Like, I might just quick off. Like, I'm just fucking done.
it was not our best
like,
effort.
and I was so fucking ready to go because I'd hit the ball so well off the tee the week before. And just like that, gone.
yeah,
Because during warm-ups, I wasn't hitting it terrible. Like a little bit off the heel, but like I'm good. And then like by the third hole, I don't know what happened. It was just gone. Like everything, I just lost everything. I mean, I was struggling with iron shots. Like
I
I
couldn't
just
get anything close.
the
and-
only thing I was like helping with was putting.
Yeah, no, you were on for putting. I was not.
It was just a rough day. And you know the worst part is like we still shot with even par or
Yeah.
2 under, and it's like it was just mad because the course was scoreable, and I was very excited. And I mean, we double bogeyed a par 5 on a simulator. We
Yeah,
both put it in the water
4
twice.
in the
I mean, it was
water
just
in a row.
the worst possible way because we were in the match.
Yeah,
up
we were
until
still
that
there,
point, and then
yeah.
we both knew. We just didn't have it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm very much like a momentum guy. Like if I hit 1 or 2 good shots, like I get a little cocky, and that's when I play the best. I had zero confidence every time I stepped up to the ball.
Yeah,
and you even told me, you could tell me, you could just look at me, and I knew I was not going to hit a good shot. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like, I
just could see it in the body language.
oh, 100%. And I know I need to work on it.
But this is why we're not like good partners because
I
I
know.
never know what to say in those moments because no matter what I say, it's the wrong thing.
Honestly, Dane, I haven't figured out what I want. Honestly, I wouldn't know to tell a partner like, hey, like keep talking positive, like I need to hear positive, or just fucking just tear me down.
Yeah.
So I
Like,
build
you
myself
are
up. I don't
see,
know.
I don't have that in me.
I know
I
you
can't
don't.
sit there and like tear you down because like I've been in that moment too.
I know every once in a while I need to hear what the fuck was that? Like, dude, come on. But at the same time, you also have to know that I'm going to lash back at you.
Yes.
But knowing that deep down inside, like I know I'm so mad at myself. And it's not just golf. It was the same thing with cornhole. Like there
Yes.
would be times where me and you look like we should be pro double partners. And then there was other times where I'm like, we don't belong being competitive.
The problem is, Sean, we looked like pro partners. The last like 6 rounds of every match. It was
Yes.
never early because we were always playing down from this huge
Always.
fucking deficit.
Always.
But yeah, I mean, again, we didn't have it all. The highlight for me was I almost hit a hole in one.
Dude, I still don't understand how it missed. I really don't.
Dude, I mean, it was a dead on line, just little 2-hopper and roll to the pin, and it just said it hit it too hard, straight
bullshit.
on, and the
Literally
thing just
off the pin,
rolled
yeah.
back
It was-
like 2 inches.
We made the putt. Or it was a gimme.
It was a gimme, so
it was
we were
nice.
good there. But still, it was just like insult to injury. Like we
Yeah.
could have just, it would have been sweet to just like hang our hat on that one little moment.
That was literally the hole after we double bogeyed
Yeah,
the par 5.
could have just
Erased
it,
And
just
that would have
moved
been
on.
enough mojo. And I think you would have probably just found it enough to carry us. But like, yeah, I mean, it was a long 18.
Dude, but all of a sudden, like I was just everything was drawing on me, and that like was throwing me off because I just
don't
didn't
like
know.
being
I didn't have my point.
that guy, but I would like to know, like, if there was some science behind. We've said it before. We think that there's certain simulators that just our ball tends to go left, and some certain simulators everything tends to go right.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just alignment issues,
And
stuff
that's why I
with
don't
it,
know.
and-
Maybe it is like
Yeah, just like slight little camera differences. I mean, none of them are going to be perfectly engineered to read it perfect every time. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Like at the end of the day, like I was bummed because I knew that we weren't going to make it out there this week.
I know. I know.
Which I mean, I was going to ask you. I mean, if you want, we can hit them up for tomorrow.
I mean, as long as I get packed, yeah, I don't really have anything going on.
So, I mean,
might
we
as
could
well.
we could definitely explore that option. But yeah,
I need a positive round before I go.
Well, I
play
think if we go
outside.
out there with no, like,
Well, that's what I'm saying. I just need to go and have
no
fun and
pressure,
just-
just
correct.
let it rip. Go play like a par 3 or something.
No, I need to figure out my driver.
I think
really
you just
do.
need to figure out
Or
a swing
just hit
to
the 2
start.
iron consistently.
Yeah, just
That's
need to
either
find
way.
a swing that works and then go from there.
Yes, correct. But yeah, we're leaving for Florida.
Yes, we
we're going to
are.
Orlando. Cousin AJ is getting married, so congratulations,
AJ and Lauren,
Correct.
Congrats.
On Thursday night we have the bachelor party, and I've gotten several messages saying that imploring us that it is in fact our duty to save this bachelor party. We are taking that responsibility very seriously.
Yes.
Tyler is going to be there.
Yes.
So between the three of us, we're going to have a great bachelor party.
We're going to have a great time. Yes.
So-
100%.
I think we have to do one dramatic reading today.
Okay.
And I think it has to be that text message.
Oh God.
It has to be. It has to be.
I got to find it.
Okay, well, I'm going to say we're not going to get to it right now. We're going to do the interview and we'll come back to it. So you have time, but it's worth it. Dane did a dramatic reading for our family that was in town on Sunday. And it's just the communication from the best man to Dane, because he apparently only has Dane's number.
Yes.
And it's pretty epic and it'll give you in the mindset of what we're about to walk into for a bachelor party and how much our superpowers are going to be needed.
Yes. It's, the first word sends it over the top from the get-go.
I love it.
So
I'm very excited for
I
that.
found it, so we can.
Oh, for sure.
I remember the corny name that he changed the group chat to. So
Okay,
we'll bring that up
okay,
too.
what was the group chat name now?
Now it is so. Our cousin's last name is Mandula.
Mandula.
So
yeah.
then he changed it to Mendulas, which Mendula. Like, does he not know what doulas do? I don't know. It was just very strange. And it's hyphenated, so it's proper. But yeah, so the Mendulas. You just want me to get into it? I could just let it rip real quick. Wouldn't take long.
You want to do that? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do that, and then we'll get to this
Sure.
afterwards.
Yes. We're on the topic. So, all right. So this is the initial text to the Bachelor group, and I am the proxy for Sean and my cousin Tyler. Salutations, all. Finally creating a true group chat for AJ's Bachelor night. So here's the plan. We're all going to meet for dinner at 6:30 on Thursday at Bubbaloo's Barbecue. And then after, we'll head to Player One at 9 p.m. for drinks and arcade games until we decide otherwise. I'm thinking that during the night, we give AJ quests/challenges to level him up for his big day. Things like taking shots of pickle juice, going for first in an arcade game, etc.
Maybe
And
finding
with
like a
that,
midget.
give him little things to put on his person. If anyone has any ideas of what kind of trinkets/quests or have other ideas, I'm open to suggestions.
No, I just want to hear the one response that you sent to him.
So after those were the first two texts, and I said, Midnight at Diamond's Gentlemen's Club has a midget stripper special. And that's all. I just left it at that. To which they respond, I won't get in the way of a good time, but you'll have to be the one to answer to Lauren. Which, bring it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, yes, we're in for a night of true debauchery. All right, some barbecue with arcade games.
And I'm not opposed to an arcade game.
No.
I
Again,
think it's going to be very fun.
luckily, the timing is early enough that I'm hoping, once, the strike of 11 hits, we're done at the arcade.
I just feel like the bachelor party is like a sacred thing. It's supposed to be like the one time where you let go a little bit. Yeah. And that's what I want AJ to have the opportunity just to let go. This is one night.
Exactly.
We all
Go
have a free
ball out,
pass
brother.
tonight.
Yeah.
Just go out and have a good time.
we
you know
get
what I
a
mean?
free pass through proxy.
We will make
please.
sure. I will make sure you get home. You know what I mean?
100%,
we will make sure you get home, man.
I am good enough at being a marathonist that I will get you home, and I will. A lot of people will question if I'm drunk or not. Yeah, exactly. But I will be having a baller time.
Yeah. And we're just gonna have Tyler, who's like one of my favorite drunk people ever.
Yes,
just the best.
And if he gets too drunk, you just sit him in the corner, and just
the
leaves
best.
up and just smiles the whole time. He'll be fine. He doesn't care.
Correct. You can make a friend with a wall. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very excited for that. We're staying at this pool resort kind of place. So I'm hoping the weather is decent. My kids can swim. I'm taking my kids to Disney World on Monday. You're going to Universal.
Hitting
though.
Universal, yeah.
Kind of jealous.
You go hit the Epic Park,
man,
the new
jealous.
park, and just check it out. I mean, again, I don't know if it's going to eat up like a full day, but I just want to see it really bad.
Yeah, no, why
I've
not?
done the Harry Potter thing twice now, so I told Amy, let's just buy the cheaper ticket and just go into Epic.
For sure.
So we're going to do that. I got to talk with cousin Joey and stuff too, and just let him know that was our plan.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if he wanted to hit the whole park or not, but
I think he's, him. He'll do whatever. He doesn't give a shit.
Again, if he wants to go see the Harry Potter stuff and everything, go for it. We've been there, done that.
Got it.
I want to go see all the cool Mario Kart shit and hit those rides, and Yeah.
If you're a fan of the show and you have been for a while, if you remember last year's St. Patrick's Day episode, we went and
St.
recorded
Patrick's Day.
live a full episode at the Castle Bar. It's in Orlando, downtown Orlando. My college roommate, Shane, owns it along with his brother and his wife. So we're hitting that up Friday night, confirmed last night.
Oh, yeah.
It's their busiest weekend of the year. So I reached out to them, just letting them know, like, hey, excited to see you Friday, catch up. You know, like, I know you're going to be crazy busy. I'm showing up with a small army. I don't expect anything.
Yeah.
So when he's like, what time are you showing up? I'm like, probably between 5 and 6. He's like, I got you a table. I'm like, awesome.
My man.
Like, you don't need to, though. But thank
But
you. I'm just letting you know that, like,
At the
I'm
same
coming
time,
with a lot
Shane's
of
a
people.
smart businessman.
Oh,
He
yeah.
knows that table will
It's
bring
just-
him in
Correct,
more than
yes.
enough money for that evening.
Correct. Because everyone's going to eat. Everyone's going to drink. Like, it's just, it's going to be fun.
And
And they have
it's
live
basically just
music
gonna
that
be a running-
weekend. So.
Yeah, it's just going to be a running tab the whole time. So.
Yes, I am very,
It will
very
be
excited. Very
freaking awesome.
Very excited for that. So, yeah, other than that, like, nothing too crazy new. I'm trying to think.
I mean, just
Anything in, like, I'm okay.
here.
Like-
Actually, I have something
Oh, go ahead.
from work today.
Oh, please.
All right. So, my boss has a history of just going MIA.
Oh, okay.
So, like right after Thanksgiving, nobody heard from him for 3 weeks. No idea where he's at.
How did you do that?
Exactly. He's a VP, so gets to do what he wants. So this past the week prior was the ARA, the American Rental Association show down in Florida.
Yeah.
He went down there as representation along with some of our salespeople
Okay.
to run our booth. It was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Okay.
He had time off on Thursday, Friday. He was going to see, I think it was fish in Mexico.
Okay.
And he was supposed to be back at work this past Monday. No show. No show today again until about 3:00.
Oh,
He
okay.
walks in, and I see him, and all of a sudden the owner comes over to me and he's like, "Hey, can you come to my office real quick? I need your help with something." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." Go into his office, and my boss Douglas is there, and I had to sit in while they fired him in front of me.
They need a witness. Yeah.
And because no other VP was there.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, like, I'm just a fly on the wall sitting there like, oh,
This is awkward. Should I
yeah, very
sit?
awkward. I'm like, what am I here for? And like, I literally realized that I was there for muscle in case he lost his shit.
Yeah, I was just saying, and a witness too.
Yeah.
Like, just to make sure they have.
So it's super awkward. Yeah. Cause I actually liked my boss. We got along very well. We worked well together. So
You can't go MIA.
exactly. No, I get it.
Yeah.
Like, it was just, he's kind of had like a history, no matter what company he's been with. That's what he does. So like,
How's he keep getting jobs then? Like, that's crazy. to
dude,
me.
it's the rental world is the Wild West, man. Like, he just has so much experience. Everyone's just willing to bring him on because, I mean, he taught me how to broker containers, which is not something the common man really knows. So, like, little stuff like that. But
Interesting.
yeah, dude, it's just a very awkward situation.
That sucks.
Don't lie.
That sucks. I think the economy is just like an all-time like shit show. Like, my student loans, I found out 2 days ago, are going up by $600 a month.
Which is just bananas.
And
You
I'm
ever
on,
thought
like, the-
about just like refinancing them? Like, getting
So,
them out
well,
of
that's
that
what I was
sector?
doing research on and trying to find out if I needed to. And the issue is, if I refinance now, this new like administration is like considering that a new loan, and then it automatically put into like this new repayment plan that starts in July. The problem is the new repayment plan is like 30 years.
Well, I'm saying, why not refinance with a private loan to cover that one if your credit's good enough and get a lower interest rate?
Well, that's the problem. Interest rates right now suck.
They do, but
So-
you could also like try to leverage it with the house and shit too.
We're
to
gonna
lower
look
the
at
payments
something.
and
Like,
stuff
I might even
that.
consider doing something crazy, like use 401k money or something to like pay this thing
Just
down.
to
Because like
pay
it's
off
just
a big chunk of it or
Yeah,
something.
man, it's just
I mean,
like-
it
it's
sucks,
just-
but like that's our generation. We're all stuck in this weird fucking realm where college was just so goddamn expensive
Oh,
for us,
dude,
and we're
and-
just stuck paying it for their lifetime.
people. Me and my wife were sitting there, and we're like, in theory, we did everything in quotes right? Like, we went to school, we got good jobs, and now we're finally coming to the realization that we're probably gonna have to work till we're like 75. Like, I don't know if I'll ever be able to actually retire.
Dude, I've
Like,
had
just
that feeling.
unless things like drastically change. Like, I honestly don't think I'll
Yeah.
ever be able to retire.
no,
which is
we're
crazy.
100% the generation that will not be able to retire.
Yeah, man, and it just
Like,
it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Just coming to that realization and just you know, it's just a grind. So I respect everyone out there.
That's
I know
why
things are tough right now. So just
that's
keep
why
your
I
head
live
above water.
Live the way I do, because to me it's like
Dude,
can't
that's
take
what
it
I'm
with
saying.
you. So I'm just gonna enjoy it now while I can, like while I can still move and do the things I want. And yeah, that's kind of how my credo is for the world.
Yeah.
Because
And it's just tax season. It's just stressful. And it shouldn't be stressful because like I typically get some sort of like a refund.
yeah, at
back.
least you get shit back, man. I don't get shit because I don't have any kids.
Yeah.
They fucking chew me up, spit me out. I never have to pay anything, but still, it's just like to not get like really anything back. It's just fucking
All
detriment.
fun shit, man.
Look at us with our adult conversations.
Oh man, it just
on the
sucks.
podcast.
Well,
We're
and
supposed to
it
talk
sounds-
about the teams, but we'll do that a little
Oh,
bit
we will.
later.
I just didn't want to have to like rush through it. We're actually recording live because we're in Florida, obviously. So just a
Yeah.
little behind the scenes stuff. So we're going to be recording with the Grip Slabs boys.
Yeah.
You'll hear that episode next week. So
For
that'll
sure.
be the full episode. Love the product idea. Looking forward to hearing
yeah.
a little bit about it. And we got a little bit from Ethan when we were golfing with him, but I told him I kind of wanted to save most of it for the show.
Yeah, I
just so I
wanna-
could hear the first time. But yeah, it's looking forward to that. And I didn't want to like rush through the team stuff because it's a big deal. I hope it hits well. This new like bracket style is definitely
Yeah.
interesting.
I mean, it was cool because they just like pulled ping pong balls out, and that was your seed. There's no
I do like
ifs,
that, man.
ands, or buts. Like there's
Yeah.
no complaining. It's
No.
just drawing random.
random,
It is
yeah.
what it is. Like not even computer generated, which I respect because everyone would question it. So the way you just pull the balls out, call it a day. I loved it.
Correct. All right. So we'll pause for a second and
Yeah.
we'll jump right back into the team stuff.
Sounds good.
Sweet. All right. So we're back.
We are, and dude,
Just a killer
teams
interview,
action
man.
here.
Oh.
It was a great interview with those boys. So tune in
love
next week. And
Yeah, so, all right.
listen to that Grip Legs.
Let's go ahead.
Grip
We're going to
Labs.
jump right into all this ACL team
But yeah,
stuff.
this team stuff. Thank
Next
you.
signature event.
This early kudos to Jake Brandon for doing
sure,
this little
for just
drawing
dropping
thing.
it, man. Like,
it was
again, it's
cool.
content
like,
idea. It's great.
Hell yeah! Like
Loved it.
it.
So, in case you missed it, Jake Brandon went live on Facebook, and he had an old school bingo like ball roller, right?
Hell
Little
yeah.
spinner, and he had 10 ping pong balls, one ping pong ball representing each team in the ACL. Okay, so first seed overall, Arizona Burn. Second seed, Florida Freeze. If you were ranking the teams on strength based on like our grades for them, I mean, Arizona definitely loves getting a bye in the first round.
For sure. Yeah. Who wouldn't?
Florida Freeze was kind of like that middle tier team. But again, if you're a second seed and it's all completely random, you're taking it wherever you can.
Hell
right?
yeah.
So the first two matchups of the day, Kentucky Colonels and Carolina Coasters.
Yeah.
If we're looking back on our initial grades, we have Kentucky Colonels consisting of Matt Guy, Gage Landis for their two starters.
Yeah.
They drafted Shearer, Nyberg, Kingsbury, and Modlin. All right. We gave them a C minus. All right. I think
Picked up Brett Guy.
picked up Brett Guy, and we had some questions about the Modlin pick.
Yeah.
We get it. I think it was like a business move. Picking up Brett Guy definitely gives them some
boosts it up
options.
for
Yeah,
sure,
you definitely 100%. Anytime you had Guy
Because
Nation
now you have
together
Guy
on
Nation
doubles.
there for doubles or tandem or, however else you want to play it. I like Brett Guy in round limited format.
Yeah. Oh, I
think
mean, he's already
that's
had
like-
success.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's
That's
already
what
won a
I'm
bunch of
saying.
money.
He's a kind of a quiet sleeper in it.
They're going against Carolina Coasters, and we they're again like kind of like that middle tier. I think we end up giving them a B plus, but it's gonna vary. It really varies on the performance of Gia Mora and Adrian Brunson. They start off with Jamie Graham, Jacob Trzynski. They drafted Holland and Gore.
Yeah.
I mean, just a very solid team. Jamie Graham just has historically done very well in teams events. His team just tends to always make the championship, and they do pretty well at this stuff. He takes it seriously. They're going to be a tough out. I think looking at this right away, I mean, I just find it difficult that Jamie Graham's not going to play singles.
Yeah. Right.
And I know you can make the argument that Graham and Trzynski would be arguably one of the best, if not the best, doubles team that would be produced out there. I just feel like Jamie Graham is one of the best top 3 cornhole players in the world. It's just hard to take him out of singles. You probably have Gage Landis, I'm assuming, maybe playing singles for them, and you maybe have Guy
Guy
Nation.
Nation going for doubles. is
But
what I
again,
was thinking.
Matt Guy, does he give up singles?
It is tough because honestly, I think Landis and Brett Guy could actually be a kind of nasty doubles team too. So yeah, that one's tough.
I mean, my early prediction, I'm thinking Carolina handles them. I'm very interested to see how everything falls out. What I've heard is that Mora and Brunson are expected to be the tandem team.
Okay.
All right. So like that's kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. I mean, I think a team like you put a Trzynski and Holland, or even like a Holland and Gore or something like. I think
That's why like
you're very
Trzynski's
solid.
he's a consummate pro. So whoever he goes in there with, he's gonna give it his all
100%.
and try to win. So
I think it's important to know that this is not a one and done. This is a double elimination. So it does
yes.
open things up a little bit. I do like Carolina in this first round matchup to kind of advance, but I think it's going to be pretty damn close.
for sure, yeah. I mean,
And each matchup, just to remind people, there's a singles match, there's doubles, and tandem. Whoever wins 2 out of those 3 moves on in the bracket.
yeah, and
Whoever
it's
loses moves down.
round limited, 12 rounds, high score wins.
When the ping pong balls were coming out last night, we got down to the 7 and we got down to the 10, right?
Yeah.
And there were 3 balls left and we had 8, 9, and 10. And we knew that the 7 seed, which was the California Slingers, I really wanted it to land on Chicago for 10 because
Yes.
I wanted to see the matchup.
For sure.
2 of the teams that we rated the highest. Let's just go ahead and just start off the season
like-
with a fucking bang.
yeah,
man.
2 of the
Let's find it out.
just most versatile teams that like
You can
could
argue
put anyone with anyone.
either one of the we might get to see this match twice.
Mm-hmm.
You can make that argument. I think that both these teams are very, very good. So we have California Slingers consisting of Tony Forbes and Spencer Fabianar. Very good start. It's pretty well known that this is like team brotherhood for the most part.
Yeah.
Then you have Zach Aiken, you have Chris Roybal, Hunter Thorson, and Tommy Sliker. It's just a very solid top to bottom team. Like just a very well constructed team. Again, with a guy like Tommy Sliker playing as well as he is this year, yes, he was your last pick, but like I think in this game we've learned that guys just get hot, and you just got to ride that
the
hot hand.
Ooh.
Seriously, every year we
Jinx.
see it. We're seeing Colin Hode right now,
Yep.
just riding the hot hand. Last year, Gabriel Clausen, just hot as shit. Just put him in everything. He's going to win a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have to use a little bit, and I'll be very interested to see how they break down their strategy because again, they're pretty wide open. I mean, Forbes Fabianar, again, a fantastic doubles team.
Both of them could play singles.
I think we probably see Aiken play singles.
That would be my guess too.
I think we
'cause
see
he's-
Forbes and Fabianar doubles, and then I think you just who's throwing the best between the other 3 is going to be your
just
tandem.
insert here, yeah, and go.
That's what I would kind of imagine. So they're playing against the Chicago Land Spinners. All right.
Yes, sir.
Colin Hode and Ethan Walker were the starters. They drafted Wiedenfield, AJ Sims, Jimmy Humans, and Dave Morse. It's just a very just a solid team, man. And I just think that
It's
they
a hodgepodge
have
of talent.
as much, if not more, versatility on their team in so many different directions. And you're going to hear on our episode next week, 2 of the 3 members of the creators of Grip Lab, they join the show, Colin and Ethan, and they don't really know what they're doing yet.
Yeah, they kind of.
I think they're going to be very fluid. They're going to kind of see who's playing best in singles right now, who's kind of feeling it. And I kind of like that a little bit, having that freedom.
Yeah.
Where we've heard other teams we kind of know what we want to do, and we're hoping that it works out because this is what we would like to do.
we want to
Just run
stick
it.
with it this way
Just
and
run
run it. Yeah.
And if it's working, I mean, you can't argue with it.
No,
You know what I mean? So I'll be interested to see if Chicagoland wins.
but we also
Do they
don't
change
know.
the next round?
True, because you can swap it out.
I'm
I would
assuming
assume,
you
but we
could.
also don't know how if they have to turn in a card ahead of time.
So
or is it
Logan
out?
Chamberlain joined us for next week, and he told us that they're having a captain's meeting tomorrow.
Yeah.
They'll probably find out information. I hope that both teams just have to submit a roster. No, neither team knows who's playing what, and it's just kind of a blind, and you find out when you show up.
Yeah,
I hope that's the case. I don't want there to be a selection where the top seed nominates the first match. You have to match them. We nominate the second. I don't like that. Like, I like the little bit of guessing game. I think that there's some strategy behind the scenes that it can bring out. You're kind of opposite of that, though.
I mean, to me, I think there's strategy both ways. You can either go strategic in the moment or just stick to your plan. If it's call out, I just like the idea of the call out. But again, this is also like establishing seeding. I feel like in this tournament. So
Yeah, I would agree.
so I think maybe after this
I
one,
can't
you could
imagine
start
that they're
doing
going
the
to go
call-out.
random seeds going forward.
I would hope not, right? You'd think you win and you should
Yeah,
get the highest seed, in my opinion.
I would
and,
think.
carry that throughout. And that's when I think the call out could actually be, a little more fun.
So right now, as it stands, who would you take, Cali, or do you like Chicago?
it's hard because I really like both teams. The idea of the question is like who plays singles for Chicago?
That's kind of my one question. I think right now I'm leaning Chicago only because if I'm looking at their roster, they're all playing really well. Colin Hoda is third ranked player in the world right now in singles. He's your singles guy. You have Ryan Wiedenfield, who's just won back-to-back doubles national championship. Now, mind you, California, they have Roy Ball. I get that. But, like, you can pair him with Walker, who's also having a phenomenal year in doubles.
Yeah.
That right there is a pretty damn good fucking start. And then you pick who else is playing really well, who wants to play tandem.
In my opinion, I'm thinking you go Hoda singles.
Yeah, I agree.
You have Walker and Morse be your tandem. And then you have Wiedenfeld and whoever's throwing better between
Sims
and Sims.
I
Let
kind
it
of
rip
agree.
in doubles.
I kind of agree. That's probably the best.
Because you have the best doubles player in the world right now playing
Now,
doubles.
let's say, now I don't know when his teams played compared to everything else. Because if they get to do
Saturday.
pro singles first and
Yeah,
pro doubles,
it's on Saturday.
so it's after some of the stuff?
I think it is, yeah.
Because if it's after some of the stuff, and like, let's say Ethan Walker is in the finals of singles,
Yeah.
you're not going to not
You're
have him
gonna
play
go play
singles,
singles, yeah.
right? Like,
100%, yeah.
that's
You
why
gotta just play
it's
it that
interesting.
way.
When do they have these rosters?
Yeah,
do they
is
get? Can it be like 10 minutes before the game
Yeah,
starts?
or
and
are
they're
you
submitting?
submitting this tomorrow in that meeting? Like, we
That's-
don't know.
That's
So,
that's the kind of frustrating stuff that is like unknown yet. Yet the season's right around
but
the
kind of
corner.
fun because we can speculate. the hell
100%
out of
is
it,
way
so,
more fun. Yeah, for sure. All right. So the winner of the Kentucky Colonels and the Coasters game is going to play the Arizona Burn.
Okay.
Arizona Burn has been kind of a popular subject in terms of teams just because they went all females.
Yes.
They started off with Riley Schaff and Caitlin Allshouse.
Mm-hmm.
They signed, I guess they drafted Sam Finley, Gina Ramirez, Sarah Cassidy, and
then
Cameron
Tennyson?
Belvin. And then they signed Tennyson afterwards.
Yes.
As their last member. The fact that this is round limited makes this much more interesting.
Fuck yeah. 100%.
Especially-
Lock in for 12 rounds. Anything can
Correct.
happen. So like it's again, like they get that first round bye in this thing and it's still double elimination. so
They're
it's
going to
not-
have a little bit of a target on their back.
Yeah.
Because no one wants to be the team to lose. Right. I'm
100%.
not trying to be
No,
sexist.
it's
I'm
not-
just saying, like, no one wants to be that team that loses.
No, you're
They don't.
definitely correct. Like it's the male ego. Like they don't want to lose to the team.
And I hope that we see a confident, borderline swaggy Arizona team
yes.
like come out with like, I mean, this girl, like no other female
To
was
me,
drafted.
win or lose, they're winning.
Yeah, oh,
so
yeah.
like just approach it with that attitude. Fuck it. Like,
If
you have nothing
Arizona
to
comes
lose.
out here and goes like 2-2, man,
Dude,
opens up some doors. Just
100%.
saying, like, you know what I mean? Like it does. It makes it a little bit more interesting. I don't want to see them go 0-2.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because then it's like it's looking like it's going to be a very tough hill to climb.
Yeah, it's true, but
Go out and show some confidence.
there's ever a sport that like you can have
Take
an
advantage of having the
all-women's
number
team
one
compete.
seed.
This
Take
is
advantage.
it.
You're set up. You have a first round bye. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's not going to get any easier than potentially what you have right now. So the other matchup, that's the California Slingers, Chicagoland Spinners winner is going to play against the Florida Freeze.
Yes.
Florida Freeze is Trey Birchfield, Adam Hissner, Alex Rawls, Justin Rule. We have White and then PJ Knott.
Yeah.
So on paper, I don't think it's as strong as some of the other ones. I think there's some allegiances with bag manufacturers and things like that. But again, like you're the number 2 seed. I wonder if that hinders at all, though, having to rest a little bit.
I mean, it could, but this team also to me is just very set on how they want to approach it.
I'm assuming you have Alex Rawls play single.
Yeah.
Trey and Adam probably play
play
doubles.
doubles and then
Rule
you got to
and
go Rule
White
and whoever's throwing better.
and for tandem.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
I don't know if they had signed anyone else either.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if it was anything different.
Yeah.
All right, so other matches. We have Texas Bully Baggers. They're going against the Virginia Cutters. They're on the same side of the bracket as the Colonels, Coasters, and Arizona Burn.
And Texas has a nice team.
Texas has, I think it was like our third rated
Yeah.
like, team.
Yeah, they have a good
So they
team.
started off with Logan Chamberlain and Gabriel Clausen. They signed Justin Burton Jr., Jordan Power, Ty Thompson, and Matt Wilson. I think that it depends on which Ty Thompson shows up. We saw him in Vegas, and we saw some of the matches. He looked phenomenal. Then there's other matches that didn't look so great.
Yeah.
If he shows up and he's like back in form, I think this team looks very different and just adds some versatility. I think signing Matt Wilson is just like kind of just like a veteran move. You know what I mean? Like just you know what you're getting. He's gonna be solid. It's gonna be a solid performance.
Yeah.
You forget about the first signature. You look at the second signature, and you just feel better about
Yeah,
that. pick.
he's right back. Yeah.
Again, like this is one of those. I think how you have it set up right now. You probably still have to go Clausen in singles. You got to go JBJ and Chamberlain, right?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
And then you have Power and either Ty Thompson or Matt Wilson play tandem.
Either one. Yeah.
And again, you just want Jordan Power involved in the match for like team vibe stuff. Like
And is it
you
weird
can
that I
feed off
kind
that
of
shit.
like Matt Wilson with Jordan Power? I feel
No,
like
not at
those two like throw a similar style game. Like,
I
it
also think
actually-
him and Ty Thompson would be great too.
Yeah.
I think
No,
honestly,
I mean-
any combination of those three guys would be excellent
whoever's throwing hotter.
for sure.
Which again, there's games ahead of that they can kind of rank this stuff off of. So I'm hoping
They're facing off
take
against
it
Virginia
into
Cutters.
account. Yeah.
They were our lowest ranked team, or I guess technically second lowest ranked team. They start off with Devin Harbaugh and Clayton Kennedy. They drafted Ryan Windsor. They drafted Ryan Trader, Tanner Halbert, and Noah Manza. Now, 2 and 3 years ago, this team would have been like, whoa, buddy.
Yeah.
This team fucking stacked. My only issue is Devin Harbaugh has not been throwing Devin Harbaugh-esque yet. Windsor looked like a fucking he was gonna win the whole thing after
Yeah.
signature 1. Came back to earth a little bit, signature 2. Ryan Trader just hasn't been the same ever since they took the step away.
Mm-hmm.
Tanner Halbert just hasn't quite done anything like the last 2 years.
He hasn't
Like,
been
he's
Tanner
solid.
Helper. I mean,
Yeah, he's
again,
solid. And then you have Noah Manza, same thing. Like we've been waiting for Noah Manza to burst on the scene. I just don't think we're ever going to see it.
Yeah.
So you have a whole squad of like guys that, man, it could go really well or this could be really bad. And I'm kind of on the side of you have to go with a team that has the guys that are throwing better right now. That's definitely Texas.
Yeah, I agree 100%. But again, like round limited stuff.
100%. Yeah, exactly. Round limited is always an even block. It's a
Yeah.
guessing game, but I'm going to give the nod here to Texas. Like I can see Carolina Coaster winning, and then they beat the Burn, and then Bully Baggers beats Virginia Cutters, and then beat the Coasters, and then semifinals.
Yeah.
Like I see the kind of a pathway for Texas to looks pretty solid. On the bottom part of this of the bracket, we have the Las Vegas High Rollers, and then we have the Georgia Sliders. Both these teams I really liked. Anytime you're starting off with Smith and Richards on a team for Georgia, you're off to a pretty solid start. They drafted Eric Davis, which at the time was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But apparently they knew that it was round limited. Eric Davis historically known as probably the best round limited guy.
Yes.
Ethan Farias has been playing phenomenal. Used to throw lucky bags, so like he's part of like that family group.
Yeah.
When we were in Vegas, I don't think we even talked to. I talked a bunch with Mike Hennessy.
He was you were chit-chatting with him when all the stuff was going down with
Really good dude. Like we sat there, we were watching the finals, and we probably chopped up for a good 20 or 30 minutes. And I actually picked his brain about some of the draft picks. Austin Waskow, he thought was a steal getting that late. He knows he's not playing like his best right now, but if the guy returns to any sort of form like he was last year, I mean, getting him
if
in
it
the,
clicks
like that late is
in the
crazy.
slightest for him, bingo.
And then getting Harrison just shows that he watches his stuff. We've been talking about Jacob all like this beginning of the year. Like he's kind of one of those guys that you just keep seeing his name like at the top of the standings among.
Yeah,
so
he's
been hot.
throwing
He's
really
just doing very
yeah.
well. So again, Georgia, it's interesting. Eric Davis has never been like a great singles dude. He's always been doubles. It makes me think that you probably throw out, as crazy as it is, you break up Smith and Richards. I think you probably go Richards and singles, and I think you go Tony Smith and Eric Davis and doubles.
Yeah, why not? Why not? I don't think that.
How do you take the best player in the world and not play him as singles? I just, to me, I know it historically he has not been like the best round limited guy, but if you tell Mark Richards like, hey, just don't get off to a slow start, like these rounds matter the more. Just, I have a hard time believing he's not going to be really good at it.
Well, honestly, the arguments there for Eric Davis's performed much better in the doubles round limited than singles.
I'm trying to remember if Eric Davis has ever won like one of those pro shootouts in singles.
I don't think he had, but like again, I might be way off on that. But I thought he
Like, I know
just
he's
found
made
his
the broadcast
success
before in singles, but I don't think he ever
took
won.
it down.
Yeah, I know he won with Brett Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, it's crazy because I don't think he did. Because like I know Kyle Malone won a random one. Adam Hisner's won one of them. It was kind of a very eclectic group of dudes.
It
that
was,
kind of
yeah.
won some of those. So, Las Vegas is the other interesting team. They started off with Kano and Cash. Right,
Yeah.
It's kind of known as Team Peachy. They go Soto, Ryan Smith, Eddie Grindersleeve, and Jaden Ellis. I kind of love
Jaden
this
Ellis
team.
is throwing really well right now.
Yeah, man, and that was a question mark when he was drafted
Yeah.
because he hadn't been, but apparently something clicked. And he
Yeah,
actually just made a post on like the other day saying like something clicked, like this has been my best pro season, and he's just propping up a bunch of his like Michigan guys, like hey, let's all try to get in top 10. He's
Yeah.
playing phenomenally well right now. Getting him that late seems like a steal. Where 3 years ago he was like the cash
He
champion.
was,
Like
yeah.
he was the
He was
junior
that
that like
kid, yeah.
everyone wanted to know, but. I don't think he's throwing ultra anymore. You know, he was always an ultra dude forever, like an ultra Viper kid was always associated with, but it's good to see him go. Eddie Grindersleeve having such a
Good old Eddie G.
last signature just makes his pick just look so smart. We said about it, and when they drafted Ryan Smith and Eddie Grindersleeve back to back, that's just a pros pick. Like
Yeah.
that's just you want guys that are going to be professionals that are going to take this seriously. They don't have to babysit, and that you want your 9-year-old son to be around.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
that just to me makes sense, and they're really fucking good.
That they can, take Cash's, hard play.
And this is one of those like I don't know what you do in terms of like singles and stuff.
Yeah,
I
those
imagine
first
you
three
go
are just tough.
I imagine you go Sammy Soto in singles. I imagine you go Cash and Kano in doubles, and then you take Ryan Smith, Eddie G in tandem, or maybe Gavin and Cash play tandem. You know what I
Yeah.
mean, something like that. Like I think that us looking past tandem a lot, like always making that the third. I think if you got creative,
You're gonna
enough,
sneak
you-
some people.
Yeah,
in.
you put.
That's why I was thinking that like Ethan Walker, David Morse move for Chicagoland, put them at tandem. Like,
Yeah.
just kind of throws a wrench in the chain a little bit. But
Who do you like in this matchup, Las Vegas, or do you like Georgia?
it is tough.
Let's
because,
say it goes Richards
yeah,
in singles versus Soto in singles. Doubles will go Gavin and Cash, Smith and Eric Davis. And then tandem we'll say Ryan Smith, Eddie G versus Farias and Harrison. Am I crazy to think that like I'm give the slight edge to Las Vegas right now?
I was thinking the same thing.
I just
dude.
think that
It's
they're
just, like,
deeper through three.
They are, and like the familiarity with each other, I think could play a big part. But like Harrison's been thrown out of his mind too over there for. It's just hard because again, you're talking Mark Richards. I don't expect him to lose, but again, this is round limited.
Yeah.
So when you think about Mark Richards round limited, like has had some success, but not sustained success in it. And I think that's just a tribute to how round limited really is. It's just a crapshoot, man.
I mean, my crazy thing, they could even put Cash out. In
Dude,
singles.
that's what I was thinking. Cash and singles, and you have Kano and Soto and doubles.
Yeah, the
Cash
more I
is a
look at it,
scary
yeah,
singles
I do.
player,
Las
especially
Vegas,
round
the more I
limited.
look at the team, I'm like, I really like, especially because I saw Ryan Smith play in person and we saw how well Eddie Grindersleeve would play the last signature. It just makes you feel better about going into this one.
Yeah.
Again, good player performance. They just tend to get streaky, man. We've seen, again, we talked about, was it during this part or was it during the interview? We were talking about how players just get streaky.
Yeah.
I was with them. We were talking with Colin.
him, yeah.
Like, dude, like you guys just get hot and you just have to roll with a hot hand. So, yeah, I'm going to give the nod to Las Vegas here, man, early on.
All right. I like it.
I think
not mad at that.
Would you call it an upset?
I don't.
Is it
I
only?
think
It's so hard with the teams because
It
like
is because you have.
it's not one guy. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. You have arguably the best player in the world.
I'm looking forward to it. Like I really am. Like I think it's gonna be very fun to see how this all pans out and see how much round limited plays in.
I mean, I'm hoping that we just have good round limited cornhole.
I
throughout
want to
the
see
tournament.
a
Like,
solid Final Four.
these are the top of the top.
Yes.
In this game, I expect to see good, hard fought, fun matches to watch.
You guys want to be paid going forward, like more
Yes.
than this. This is
This
your
is where it
opportunity.
starts.
You guys have
This
the
is
audition. You
where-
guys have the responsibility of going out there putting on a show when you're on
And
broadcast.
let's be honest, round limited, the big moment is bigger in round limited than
Yeah,
it is
correct.
in a long game. So
Correct.
seize the moment. We need moments for this thing to become a thing.
Agreed.
So,
Agreed.
bring it home.
Agreed. And ACL, like whenever you guys want to drop this new website stuff, would be great. I mean, at this point,
Save it for next year.
yeah, at this point, like it doesn't make sense to me to launch a new product mid-season. Like
I know there's, you're trying to roll it out after enough like tweaking and stuff. I'm just saying there's no reason to rush it out at this point. Just
launch it at like a big event, like
exactly.
Worlds.
Make it a thing.
Yeah.
Build hype. You don't have to just like roll it out under the table and be like, hey, it's live.
And I get that when you're trying to do stuff like this, stuff comes up. I get it. But now if you're 100% certain you have everything perfect, then I just feel like it's going to lose something, or they're going to drop it at this next signature, and then Teams is just going to get fucking forgotten about.
Yep.
Like there's an opportunity and a time and a place for you to
Take
give
it
all the onus it
systematically
needs. Yes.
and make it. You're calling this like the next big thing.
Yes.
Make it that and give it its day in the sun.
Why not?
Don't
Exactly.
try to just sneak it
Why
out
not
there.
be like 2027 is the year of this fucking app?
Yeah.
Like we're launching hard into it. It just feels like it's like a weird time to just launch new tech, and it's not even launched yet. I mean, they said sometime in March. It's
Yeah.
March 10th. I know it's a long month. Just saying, if we're gonna launch it, I just feel like the longer you wait, the more it makes sense to me. Is like just don't launch it till like after Worlds.
Yeah.
Just wait. We've already been
Launch
waiting
it
for
at
fucking 7
Worlds.
years.
Launch it. You're going to have all of the top people in cornhole going over to Worlds. Launch it there and give like have a seminar on how it works or something. I don't know, like build the hype, make it a thing.
Well, I almost wonder if like they feel like they need to launch it now just to become more competitive at like the grassroots level. Like we see it in Cleveland here, like nobody's showing up to regionals anymore because no one wants to buy an ACL membership for something they're going to do once a month when all the other events are run on Scoreholio.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know if that's where like a rush is like, dude, we need to get this out because we need people to download the app and see that like it's user friendly. I don't know, but it just seems like an odd time if they were just to drop it next week. Just seems very
I agree.
weird. So.
I agree 100%.
All right, you want to cue the rap horn?
Oh, do I ever?
Do it. Ooh.
Yes.
All right, you can reach us on social media at Instagram, TikTok, YouTube at Big Ass Cornhole.
Then there's Facebook, Big Ass Cornhole Podcast.
Do it.
Thanks again to Draggin Bags.
Just the best.
Man, you're the best. Head on over to Draggin Bags. Pick yourself up a sexy new set today. Again, love their new designs. Just go over to dragginbags.com. They're fucking sweet.
And go on TikTok and like my video because that one was that we put together. I put it with Bounce With You Walk.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Sick.
What?
Turn out very nicely.
The TikTok.
Very nice. Fair. The tick of the talk, yes. And if you're looking to support the show, we would greatly appreciate it. You do so at Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/bigasscornhole, or if you just scroll down, link at the bottom of the show. For the price of beer a month, you get bonus content. You get the video version. We are doing a happy hour coming up. We've just been traveling and sickness, and just more excuses.
Down with the sickness.
But yeah, we have some kick-ass interviews coming up. So like next week, we are joined by the trio of guys that are behind Grips Lab.
Yeah.
It was a really cool
It's
idea
awesome.
that Ethan Walker is bringing to light. Love the fact that he brought on Colin and Logan. It just showed, to me, it shows like foresight, like to
For
do
sure.
something.
Oh, 100%.
So it's a really cool product. Hope you guys listen. If you haven't followed them, go give Grips Lab. Just follow it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Find out a little bit about it, and the next week you can hear all about it. And they're just fun.
Yeah,
It's a
and
fun
then,
group.
I mean, not to slate our next guest up either, who we have, I mean, Mr. Sliker and Koby Costanza.
Mr. NoLove. Thank you very
Just
much.
Mr. NoLove.
I don't know.
No
He's
love
getting a
with
lot more love now.
He is, man.
hell
Throwing
of a
great.
season.
Again, can't say enough about our first like big interaction with Koby Costanza.
Yeah, and I
Kid
liked and I
very-
appreciated the fact that he was candid. Like
Yeah.
he wasn't afraid to answer questions. Like I told him, like I saw a Facebook post out there about you not being a fan of like the teams draft. What's up with that? And he was very honest with his
Yeah, he
answer, and I
just-
thought it made sense. He made a very solid
100%
argument.
Did, yeah.
So Brian Betancourt, you're wrong. He said way more than 5 words. So
Yes.
he's a very well spoken young man. So
100%.
all right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Hope you enjoy the interview. But we'll be back next week with the Grip Slap dudes.
Hell
It'll be a little
yeah.
different, but we'll be back anyways. And hope you guys throw it straight. There's nothing but 4 baggers from here on out.
Cornhole it.
Later. All right, well, welcome back to the Big Ass Cornhole Podcast. We are now joined by Mr. Koby Costanza, Mr. Tommy Sliker. What's going on, guys?
Oh yeah.
We're here, man. Tommy, you're like
We made
a
it.
grizzled veteran, so thanks for joining us again, brother.
Of course, yeah.
Kobe,
It's not
I
my
don't
first
know
rodeo.
why I thought you had been on the show before, but then looking back, like you have never been on the show.
Yeah, no, I've never.
Okay, we've mentioned your name a whole bunch. Like you were on like the college scene for a minute, and then you became pro. So, well, welcome.
Appreciate that.
So you're playing at a bar tournament right now.
Yes, I am.
All right, how are the numbers out there?
We got 32 tonight.
Oh shit, that's pretty good
Yeah, it's not too bad.
for Monday night. All right, are you in
Yeah.
like local numbers? Are you guys still doing pretty strong numbers out there?
No, not really.
Yeah, man. Is it just more spread out now?
Yeah, it's just you got a lot of tournaments in different areas, so you got a good bit of people playing, but everybody's at different spots. So it's like a bunch of small spots.
They all got their honey hole.
Yeah, I think we were all
The
kind of
spot where they know the bartender. Maybe get a couple free beers each night.
for sure.
That's usually where I go.
For sure. Kobe, tell us a little bit before you got your next game stuff. How did you first start playing? Like how long have you been playing in general?
So I've been playing for probably around 7 or 8 years now.
Okay.
I started at a little local tournament around the house during COVID.
Okay.
And was pretty decent. So just kept going with it, and now I'm just still playing.
So were you involved in like other sports growing up?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
was
So
your
I played
favorite?
baseball.
Okay.
I played baseball my whole life,
All right. Were you a
and
pitcher?
I played high school basketball too.
All right. Yeah, I mean you got a little bit of height, so I get that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get it. I get that. All right. What position were you in baseball? Were you a pitcher?
catcher and pitcher.
You were a catcher?
Yeah, I know.
Jesus
I didn't know
Christ.
they made leg leg guards that long.
Did you have to go to like a special store and shit? Like,
No.
God damn.
You're just borrowing the umpires.
That goddamn big ass target though. I mean, pitchers probably love
Oh yeah.
for sure. All right.
Short umpires hated
Well,
you.
were you a better pitcher? Or were you a better catcher?
Probably catcher. I'd
Alright.
say catcher.
So you could hit a little bit then?
Yeah,
All right, that's fair.
And for those
and I
who
never
don't strictly
and I never had to run the bases, so that was good.
Yeah, that's correct. Very true. That 2-out rule was that's so fucking clutch.
Oh yeah.
For sure. Tommy, how did you guys like partner up? Like how did this whole saga end up?
He just put out like we have a chat all the pros are in, and
Okay.
he just put something out just saying he was looking for a partner, and I hit him up because I needed one, and I just knew he was like he must be pretty good if he was a bit like ahead of me in the rankings. And I would see him. I would also see him in my bracket every now and then. I'd be like thinking I'd be playing somebody, and then it'd be him. Like would be, and I look at the stats, and I'd be like, "Holy crap!" So that's kind of like all that stuff like sticks in my brain. So when I saw he was like looking, I was like, "Hey,
Hey, I'm over here. I'm pretty good.
yeah, I'm looking too. I don't know if you
I
care
make
at all."
music. I'm really good.
Does anyone-
Was that part of the deal? Like, did you offer to make him like an intro song?
Nah.
That'd be sweet. Kobe should have worked. that.
Nah.
Yeah. Does anyone ever post like a glamour shot, like trying to entice a partner over in those?
Oh,
chats? Like
Like a well,
Like, you
I
guys
used to
have
post
like
I used to send
white
like
boys-
DM like
white bread?
PPRs.
That would be pretty
Well,
fun.
What?
You guys should do that. Seriously, like a Tinder version of like cornhole partners.
yeah, that
You know what I mean? Like this,
Oh,
like,
I've already I've started on an app similar.
dude. It's a funny
I love
idea.
it.
Like it would be like
It's like because it would be so much easier. Just swipe left or right. Like no
Correct.
one really needs to know. Instead, you got to put yourself out there. Like this guy, he used to be like really good. Now he's okay. Like so
correct.
he might would play with me.
And, like the little
or
bio,
maybe he has no idea who I am.
They like to throw. Yeah, for sure.
It's a lot of like putting yourself out there and knowing like you're gonna.
What
be
kind of
rejected by
partner are you
most.
looking for? You know what I mean? Like I want somebody that's like a strong silent type or
just gotta be able to keep up with my motor.
I could be loud if you want it.
Correct.
No safe words.
So Kobe, you were pretty successful when you came onto the scene at like the college ranks. How has the leap been like competition wise going from like college to pro?
So pretty tremendous jump. I
Yeah.
mean, as you expected, but it's different. It's very different. I feel like in the college thing, I played a little more loose too, though. Pro, I try to play a little smarter. It doesn't always work, but I try.
Fair. Do you feel like you're getting closer to like breaking through?
Yes, I believe so.
I mean, you guys were damn close last time. I mean, the last
Yeah.
you guys were one game away, right?
Yeah, currently
Yeah.
sitting 11th, correct? Just peeking outside that
Yeah.
top 10 right now.
Yeah.
That was clutch because the one before that, it wasn't too good, and I was like, man, we got to do better. But I knew like
That
if
was
both
terrible.
of us came in, throwing good, like it's gonna happen sooner or later. So like we just gotta like my mindset was try to like try to get hot at the same time, and we kind of did there. But it still wasn't like I know I didn't play my best, so hopefully we get hot again at the next one and maybe win it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think the recipe for success that we've seen is just put two guys that are pretty talented together on the same team. Typically just tends to yield pretty solid results. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like you guys were two very good free agents. It made sense, like when you guys were partnering up, that you guys would have some success early on. So this year you guys are throwing WTF, right?
Yes.
How did you guys find out of like WTF and like how did that whole thing happen?
So actually, I live around Peyton Mayers, and he actually introduced me to WTF, and I hit him up, kind of talked to him for a little bit, and then whenever me and Tommy agreed to play together, Tommy threw WTF last year, so it kind of just fell perfect.
Tommy, the WTF bags, are they being nice to you over there? They're old friends of
Oh
ours.
yeah. Oh yeah, they're great. Yeah, they got me some like special bags after the last one because of some silly things I did, but I love it. Like, yeah, they sent me them things like the next day, and so I've got like 9 sets of bags I'm trying to break in now. So I love it though. I've been driving over half of them with my golf cart yesterday. So
Oh, is that so? It's not as quite as intense as like a full truck or something. Just
right, but it was noticeably different after I
Really?
was done.
Okay.
Yeah, but with that patent WTF stitch on there, like you could run that thing over with a tank and still not bust it. Let's be honest.
True.
All right.
You know what the craziest thing is? The bags me and Kobe threw when I broke them in months ago, beads were coming out like
Really?
as I was breaking them in. So it scared me.
Yeah.
Because I was beating them with a mallet and they were like wet and hot and wet. And so the beads were like going right through. And so I thought they were toast. And I was like, okay, I went too far. But I dried them and they never, like beads never came out.
It's right back up. Tighten up.
Just got to get it tight.
Right, like a tiger.
Tighten up.
What series are you guys throwing right now?
Last
Kilo.
tournament, yeah, we threw kilos.
Last one,
We
kilo.
started with whiskeys,
Okay.
Yeah, whiskeys are good too.
and then we got
Just
into the whole
it
bag
depends so
change.
much on the boards. But what?
And then we got into a bag change situation in the championship and had to switch again, which
Yeah.
wasn't fun.
Yeah, okay, so let's talk about that because it actually came up a few times last time.
Hey, it's a frequent move being used a lot now.
All right, now going forward, if you guys are a better seed, would you guys consider using that, or you guys just don't care about that?
No, I would probably just stick with what we're throwing.
Okay.
I have to.
What's the other
now
team?
Because I got a verbal warning or whatever the next day after that because I let someone throw white bags. So apparently you can't let someone throw their own bags either if they're the lower seed or whatever.
Oh, so like they have
So
to.
basically, it was like basically saying like you're not allowed to do this. Like you're not allowed to throw white on white bags or whatever.
Was
someone
that
has
just
to
because it was a
change.
broadcast court or something?
No, it was just a regular court.
Which is
And
okay.
this is what's crazy about it is the guy comes up to me and says, "You're not going to make me switch bags, are you?" And I don't care at all what
Yeah.
bags you throw as long as I can tell them apart.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no, of course not. And then afterwards, I got a warning.
By who?
Just someone from the ACL.
That's crazy.
The powers that be, Sean.
Because all right, so when we were in Vegas, I watched a lot of the live stream matches, and there were several matches there. I could not tell the fucking difference between the bags.
No,
At
that's what
all.
I wanted to know too. Is it because it was a national or something? Because the craziest part is, all right, so Richard Nyberg is the one who brought up the bag with me and
Yeah.
Kobe, and I was watching him, and I couldn't tell their bags apart in Vegas when he got double dipped or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm looking, and I didn't know which bags were his or the other guys, and so I'm thinking, I'm like, he just did this 2 weeks ago to me, and like. Was it because it was a national, or why did he do that to me, but not this?
I know
guy?
it opens. You guys are allowed to throw different bags. Like you guys don't have to throw the pro stamp bags. Like you're allowed to throw like the older edition. Like they could have thrown like last year's bags or something if they wanted to at an open. So I don't know if that's why, but like it was still very frustrating. But then in the championship match, Chamberlain and Kano made whoever they're playing switch bags.
Yeah, they had to swap out.
And I'm like, you guys just played a game against each other like an hour ago and you didn't switch, but now that it's the final game, you're making a switch. It was just, I don't know. It was tough. I just didn't understand like the rhyme or reason, like why they changed and when, and Just didn't make any sense.
Right. And I probably wouldn't have noticed except for how strict it got towards us. And now all of a sudden, like every time I'm watching broadcast now, I'm like, well, they have the same looking bags. Like
Kobe,
and
does it?
it's like,
Do you think
of
it
course
really
it's
makes a
me?
difference though? Like if you have like let's say a white set and a black set, like does it make a difference between the two if they're broken in they're the same year, same breaking in pattern?
Yeah, kind of to me.
Okay. Well,
Because I feel like
Yeah,
different
because
colors.
it's like snowflakes, kind of like every single bag is a tiny bit different.
Right.
that's such a
That's a
good-
great. That's
You
such
need
a
to
great.
get that made into the show.
Like
Yeah.
I wish it was just so easy to have the exact same bag but a different
Right.
color. But
I'm
I'm over here. I don't know what I did to. I know I beat them with a mallet. That's the one thing I haven't done yet to my black ones. But
Afraid of those beads popping out again. I got you.
I'm afraid. Yeah.
I would be too.
So Kobe, the one thing that caught my attention somewhat recently was after I don't remember if it was after a signature or if it was after the teams draft. You didn't seem to be a huge fan of like the teams draft process. Maybe you felt a little left out. Like,
Yeah.
what do you say about all that?
So honestly, I feel like it was captains pick their friends and owners of team pick their sponsored players. And I just don't feel like they looked at previous stats and like previous rankings. Because I mean, I finished right outside the top 32 in pro singles last year.
Yeah.
And then in pro doubles with Tommy at the last national, I led the entire bracket in PPR.
Yeah.
And I just went undrafted, which is fine.
How have you done historically in like round limited stuff?
Pretty well. I know last year I was on the Pennsylvania Ringers. I played tandem doubles all year and lost one game all year.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah, and that's the kind of like analytics that people should have been looking at because teams is a whole different beast too. Like if you're
Oh, yeah.
splitting teams, like that speaks volumes for what this format is going forward.
Right.
Yeah, no, I think it's a cool opportunity for you guys to get on the stage and stuff too, and hopefully there'll be more teams that are opening it up because I think there's a whole bunch of you guys that are definitely deserving of being on some sort of a team.
Right.
I mean, just
Yeah,
keep
it's
killing
definitely
it
weird.
behind.
Yeah. Well, like a few things were weird about to me. One, the bag companies, all
Yeah.
picking their players. So it's like, so once the first or second round kind of go, and I'm sitting there thinking, okay, well, I'm not getting drafted because WTF didn't buy a team,
Yeah.
So that gets kind of weird. It's like, and then on top of that, now the entire Brotherhood team drafted me, and it's like, well, I'm not now. So now I've got Brotherhood bags. I got to break in, and things like that. So, it's right now. There's some kinks to work out because it definitely feels a little weird. Like I love where I'm drafted and everything, but
Yeah, no, it
just felt
is
like
weird.
WTF guys are getting like kind of the short end of the deal here.
Yeah, I think
because we're
that's
all going
kinda-
to be drafted at the tail end.
I think that's definitely, and again, that affects like how much you guys get paid, right? Like you expect, like right where you're it definitely
It
affects
does.
you get paid. So, no, I do. It is weird. Like I kind of was hoping that the bag manufacturers would stay out of it. You know what I mean? And then like it'd be a little bit more open to what you guys can throw, what you guys are best with. But yeah, because I know some teams are allowing their players to throw whatever they want. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, some of them are.
so other teams, unfortunately,
Yeah, and but they have incentives, right? That are hard to pass up. It's like
100%. 100%. I get that.
which I mean, I guess a bag company could match those incentives, or whatever. But
Yeah.
it's complicated.
I think unfortunately you guys are still the guinea pigs. Yeah, I mean, I think this is still a figuring out process, and the ACL is it just seems really thrown together this year. And
I mean, again, we said in the like early days of this whole teams thing, like why not just give it a year?
Yeah.
Like let's just really hammer it down and make sure that we're hitting all the points instead of just rolling it out so fast. It just
well, it's also March. Okay, it's March 9th, right? The season already started. Where's this new software? And why the fuck are you rolling it out like when the season already started? Like, wouldn't it make sense more now to just really make sure
build
it's
the hype.
perfect,
Yeah.
build the hype, and then release it at Worlds? Like maybe show what it can do in like when the ACL directors like event or something.
Yeah.
And then release it, and then so that when the next season starts, everyone's somewhat familiar with it and you're ready to rock and roll. Why just like release it? It just seems rushed and like just poorly timed.
Yeah, no, I
If
agree.
you wanted it to be perfect, then you should have been ready to drop it as the season started. Don't just drop it in fucking March now. Like, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Because then what's going to get pushed out? Hey, all they're going to talk about is like, look how great this new app is. Look how great. Oh, hey, there's teams. look how great this new app is, though. And then it's gonna be the same thing we've been saying for years that no one fucking talks about teams and it just falls down. So
Let's hope not, Sean.
I don't know.
All right, let's hope not.
Get the fucking app already. Like you keep, it's like the beginning of 2026. Like, well, where are we at? Like we're over
Is
2
there a
months.
launch date?
They said March 2026.
Okay.
It's March 9th now. Like, what are we? I mean, every day that goes by, you should just wait until Worlds now. At this point, it doesn't make any sense.
One
It's
day
just
closer to
fucking dumb.
Worlds.
It's just dumb. It's just dumb. Anyways, how you guys feeling going into next SIG?
Me personally, I'm feeling really great. I've been throwing well.
Good.
It's pretty easy to play with Tommy, so I'm really ready for doubles again.
For sure.
I like doubles more than singles anyway. So
Do you really? Okay, I was gonna ask.
yeah, I love
why
doubles
is that?
because I really don't like walking back and forth. I get bored once you hit like 25 rounds. I start to do stuff that I shouldn't do because I'm ready for the game to be over with.
Just need to get some Heelys, then you can solve the problem of walking back and forth.
So I'd rather doubles
See,
because I can stand there and
do
throw
those.
all day long. But when you got to go throw both sides, that's when it throws me off.
Fair enough. Now I could get why you were a catcher. You had to be involved in like every play, or you'd be like,
Right.
chasing a butterfly in the like, right field or something. Like I get that for sure. Oh my god, that's funny. What was I gonna say? Kobe, what do you do? Like, are you for practice wise? Like, are you just a straight go to blind draws, play
Just go to-
competition, or do
yeah,
you like grind
go to
at
blind
home?
draw.
Or
No, I just go to blind draws and I try to play at least 3 or 4 times a week
okay, that's
at
pretty
a blind draw somewhere. It doesn't always happen. And if
Okay.
it don't happen, then I'll try to play on the weekend.
Is
But-
cornhole your full time gig?
No, it's not.
What do you do?
I work for an inspection company,
Oh yeah,
and we do like examinations and stuff on welds and pipes
Cool.
at a plant.
How you liking it?
It's nice. It's just
It's a job,
repetition, the same thing every day.
I got you.
Pays the
Sometimes,
bills.
yeah, that's the beautiful thing though,
Get you ready for cornhole.
right? Makes you appreciate it. Right? To go to
Very
cornhole.
true.
All right, so like you're a younger dude, you're working, you're grinding, doing the pro thing. Does it ever frustrate you a little bit when you see these guys that like they don't have like big boy jobs and like do you think they get it yet?
No, it doesn't frustrate me personally because the last like 3 years, I would say, I just started working at this company in last July. So it like that was me
Okay.
the last 3 years. So I get it. Like if you can play all day, every day, and that's how you need to get good, then hey, I'm all for it. Go do it. Be
Okay.
great. But I
Enjoy
guess
it when you can.
right. That's how I feel.
I mean, selfishly I would be jealous because if like I was like young 20s and I could do it for sure, I would do the same.
I
exact
know we
thing.
always
Right.
COVID just hit at the wrong time.
Oh,
If
yeah.
it was like 7 years before it happened, then it would have been right in my heyday. It would have been perfect.
All right, so I'm not sure who this question is, but Stephen Douglas asked a question. He said he watched him play against Powers and Nyberg while in Memphis. Every once in a while, he sounded like he was chirping, kind of like a squirrel, after hitting a good shot. Is that normal for him? Does he make any other animal noise while playing? Is that for Tommy or is that for Kobe?
That's for Tommy.
So what was this?
Nah, I don't usually make many noises, but no, I was saying lock in, but I was like, that's just how I was saying it. So I was like being annoying on purpose because Nyberg had like made me very mad. So I was
So what is
doing
it? Is it just
stupid
because he's
stuff back
loud,
to him.
or
Huh?
is he just loud, or what?
No. Well, we have a little history just from a different open where he like would take between 15 and 20 seconds at least to throw.
Was he
So obviously I do that. And so when my opponent does something like that, I'm doing some stupid back. So then it took like over an hour for like a 20 something round
You
game.
guys were fucking playing forever. Because I was watching the bracket and I'm like, how is this game not over? Because I looked at it, I'm like, oh, it's only 20 rounds. Like, how is this fucking not over yet? Like,
Well, yeah, it's
47
just
timeouts?
us. Yeah, basically, yeah. Every throw was a timeout. So we had that situation where, I'd rather us just play a normal game, and then we get up there, we're hot with a bag we had just found, and then he walks up and he's just like, well, Cat, wouldn't like this, and he's like, let's just go ahead and change your bags, so we don't have to get Cat involved or, whatever. And I'm just like, mother. And then I just lose it. And then, so then I'm just being annoying the whole rest of the game because I'm like, I don't know. I feel a lot better like when I feel like I got justice, and that's what like that first game I got justice, and then I feel like we played the second game and we lost. So, but maybe
Do
not.
you
next
think?
time.
Free justice.
Do you think sometimes like the antics help you lock in?
No,
No, you think it distracts you?
when I'll watch it back and I definitely play worse like that, but
Okay.
I enjoy it more.
To say as long as
Fair enough. I mean,
your
that's fair.
as long as your ruffling of the feathers causes your opponent to play worse than
That's
you're
true.
playing, then technically
That's
I
probably what
mean,
you should look at. Is look at your opponent's stats
yeah,
versus
does your
yours. Yeah.
DPR rise even though your
Yeah.
PPR drops? I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world.
I guess you could say it worked that first game, but I didn't keep up the same intensity. I just gotta. Plus, I locked eyes with Trey Ryder while I was doing it one time, and I was like, "Let me stop," because I was standing like just staring at him while he threw, while Nyberg threw, and in the background, I like locked eyes with Trey Ryder, and he was kind of like laughing a little, but at the same time, it was
You look
serious. And
disappointed.
I was like, yeah, something like that.
The
And I was like,
disapproving
and
dad.
I was like thinking about, I was like, I'm being ridiculous. Let's get back to cornhole here.
I get it. But listen, the art of like shit talk or like, and not even shit talk, but like distraction, it is a fine art.
Yes.
There are some people that are very good at it. Like I always appreciate watching a guy like Jay Dotson. You know what I mean? Jay Dotson's got that old school, like you wouldn't know he's talking shit, but
It's
he
there.
just butters you up enough and he just gets you off your game a little bit. And before you know it, you're like, why are we talking about shots like from 4 weeks ago? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Hissner's a good one too.
oh yeah.
Like in that manner, he'll say something about his diet, I should try his new diet or whatever. Like he just random things like throughout the game. You're just like, what?
Hey Kobe, Kayla wants to know, ask why he can't win in local leagues without Chris and Brian Betancourt.
Because Brian Betancourt carries me. And Chris, that's what he wants to hear.
Okay, first of all, I have to give a shout out to Brian because he messaged me before you came on, and he's definitely lost because he said over under 5 words that Kobe was going to say during the interview. So you crushed that within the first 30 seconds.
Nailed it.
Like you shattered it. So it was great.
Yeah, usually not a talker.
You're doing, yeah. I was like,
You're
it was
doing
good
great.
fun, yeah. Just don't have, yeah, just talking to a phone. This is awesome. So if we ever need anything from that, that's terrific. All right. So we're going to do we normally end this with doing like a draft. All right.
Hell yeah.
And we think it's like, I think it's a pretty fun draft we're going to do. We've been saving this one, and you guys seem like the perfect group to do it with. We're going to do most embarrassing states. That can mean anything. All right. You can make an argument for whatever you want to make it for. All right. But we're doing most embarrassing states. All right. So we're going to pause just for like 2 minutes. We could kind of collect your thoughts, and then Dane can put your list together, and we'll be right back.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. So I just crushed the trivia question.
You did, yeah. I asked the question of what was Team Australia's batting average right now through the WBC thus far, and
World Baseball
Sean,
Classic.
yeah, Sean almost nailed it on the button.
It was
At
230. I had 235. So
I had little faith and said 190, but that's
So I selfishly took the number 1 overall pick.
yes, you did.
I did very selfishly.
How dare you?
Yeah, and I don't know why I took number 1 because like it's I don't feel like there's like a clear obvious pick for most embarrassing state.
I think there's an argument for probably 6.
But the state tends to be like just known for like just crazy shit going on, and they're like the meme of all the states. You gotta go Florida, right?
It's a good pick.
I don't think like most people I don't think are like real super proud of like I'm Florida pride. You know what I mean? Like I don't know,
Floridian.
I guess.
Oh, you're a transplant from Ohio.
Yeah, correct. Correct. All right, so we got Tommy's first.
All right,
pick
so
here.
Florida's off the board. Tommy,
Rida.
what's your most embarrassing state?
Right.
Were you gonna go Florida too?
No, I wasn't.
I was just saying.
I guess I'm gonna start with Bama.
All right, yeah,
Okay.
that was honestly very high on my list as well. I didn't know where to go. So there's so many jokes you could do with Bama.
Never seen Forrest Gump. All right, fair
Yeah,
enough.
I mean, they have halfway decent football team, and then like they married their
Had,
cousins.
has
Yeah,
to.
had.
All right, come on.
Correct.
All right.
Goes without saying.
I'm gonna start us off with one that just it's a sad excuse for a state.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's I don't know. We're men and we pride ourselves on big things. So Rhode Island.
God damn it.
Like, what are you doing?
I was
All
hoping
right,
they were
you're
gonna
so
swing
small.
back.
You're so small.
It's true. It's like you shouldn't just like you just want to just join another state. Like
Exactly. Gotta be Miss Independent over there.
But I mean, 50 states does sound better than 49. For being honest.
True.
Nice round
Come on, Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
All right, Kobe. You got back to back right now.
Well, my pick was Bama too, but
All right.
it got stolen.
Oh, well, hey, at least it's on the board. All right, so we can all agree.
Right.
You're an embarrassment.
I'm gonna go with like an Oregon.
I actually
Ooh.
like that. Yeah, that's a good pick.
I would never go to Oregon if I didn't have to.
You don't want to just like go see a bunch of trees?
No. And travel the
Oh,
country,
trees.
like in the corner. And then my next one, I would say probably like a Arkansas.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Little Arkansas action. That's a good pick. All right, coming back around to me. Oregon and Arkansas off the board. I mean, I didn't know if I was gonna go here yet, but yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and just throw in North Dakota. Because what comes out of North Dakota?
Yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah.
it's just kind of a
Yeah. At least
like
South Dakota has
nothingness.
Mount Rushmore.
Yeah,
I mean,
like, but North
yeah.
Dakota, it's like, I mean, are you Canada? Are you not? Like, I just can't. It's just kind of ambiguous to me, and part of it's fear because I don't know what happens in North Dakota.
Correct.
Yeah, good one. And it kind of segues into my next one, which is Montana.
Nice.
And I kind of, it's the same along the same lines. And I was also kind of thinking cornhole related because that's the one I like make jokes about sometimes. I'll be like, oh, he's state champion from Montana or something.
That's true though, because like they have like 12 throwers out there, so it's pretty safe. You know what I mean?
I have met some from Montana, so I'm just playing.
They each have to drive, 7 hours to see each other.
Yeah, the regionals.
Yep.
They're 7. They're like probably 300 miles away, but it takes about 30 minutes to get there.
Exactly. Pedal to the metal, unless it's winter. Good luck.
All right, give me California. All right, anytime like a millionaire can like barely make it by living in a van, you know what I mean? It's kind of embarrassing with the shit that's going out there.
I was gonna go that route,
yeah.
but I didn't know if it was too soon yet, just because they do have pretty beaches.
Isn't there a saying it's like about Mississippi, like thank God Mississippi exists, and it's just because like then like other states won't be like the last on any list. Something like that. So we're gonna go Mississippi.
Mississippi?
Yeah.
Okay. SSIPPI. Yep.
Nice.
I remember that from school.
Nailed it. All right, Tommy, right back
All
at
right.
you. Got Alabama and Montana. You have some good old boys. They're gonna be very pissed at you right now. I'm just gonna say that.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking at a lot of these states, and this one just jumps out to me as just Missouri. Like,
I mean, it's literally
who are you?
Ugh. It kind of sounds embarrassing.
Yeah.
I just, when do you ever hear about Missouri, really?
We've all seen that Kathy Bates movie.
That's true. Yeah.
Gotta have something. Bring something to the table here, Missouri.
Besides Missouri.
Right. Need a cash crop. God damn it.
And then, all right, back to me, and we're gonna stick on this train of M's, but I'm gonna go mittens up because the state's literally shaped like a mitten. That's gay as shit. So let's go with Michigan.
Oh, Michigan. I don't know why I thought you were gonna say Maine.
Nope. Just gonna go with Michigan because
I forgot it's shaped like a mitten. Though.
yeah, mittens
Forgot.
up, man,
Yeah. Okay.
or put them down.
Fair enough. All right, Kobe's rounding out his team. He's got Oregon and Arkansas right now.
And you got back to back. You're closing up your team here.
All right, I think I'm going with Idaho.
Nice.
I don't think I've ever heard somebody say they lived in Idaho.
It's true. Yeah.
I mean, I guess you don't like potatoes, but that's all right.
No, at all.
No.
And
Ethan Walker was from there.
He's from
He's
Iowa.
from Iowa.
Oh.
Which makes it even better.
Corn,
and
potato.
Things like
did anybody say Wyoming?
no.
No.
I'll go with Wyoming. Again, I don't even know the capital of Wyoming.
Diane,
I
right?
think they just renamed it Josh Allen.
It's true. Correct. Just state wherever he's at.
Yeah, didn't even need a Super Bowl. And just named it after him. All right, me rounding out my team. There's still a couple left on here that I was surprised that some people didn't take. So I'm trying to pinpoint which one I do want to go with.
Okay.
And I think it's just because of the namesake. I think they got really lazy when they named this state. I'm gonna go with New Mexico. All right, like there's already Old Mexico, like right there. But you just wanted to call this one New Mexico and throw it in the United States.
Correct.
So I'm just gonna go with New Mexico.
It's very true.
Yeah. All right. Well, then I'm taking Minnesota. That was terrible, but Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Because, yeah. Minnesota, something like that.
It's
Yeah.
for an A.
Because why do y'all talk like that? First of all,
Yeah.
don't sound like you sound Canadian somewhat.
And you're so nice. They're all nice.
They're so nice and hockey. Like
So you
really?
look at it. Yeah.
In hockey. Okay.
It's like they're nice until
Which
you
I
read their
did just
books,
see.
all right?
I did just see what? They're nice until what?
until you check their books, all right? Then they start freaking out a little bit.
For sure.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh. My last one.
Oh, Sean, bring it home. You know the right answer here. I left this one on the table for you.
I don't know which one you're thinking of. Give me New Jersey.
That was on my short list.
It's like a second tier New York.
I thought you were just going
like-
with Pennsylvania.
I was going to, but my wife's from there, and
Yeah, but it's a Commonwealth. You're not even a state.
that's true.
Like
That's
come on.
very true. All right, so to recap, I got Florida, California, Mississippi, and New Jersey. Tommy's got Alabama, Montana, Missouri, and Minnesota. Strong M group there.
Yes, it
Dean's
is.
got Rhode Island, North Dakota, Michigan, and New Mexico. Just a fucking list all over the place. We got Kobe, Oregon, Arkansas, Idaho, and Wyoming. Because who the fuck knows about Idaho?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, beside Idahoans,
Never met one
Is that-
person from Idaho.
is that what they're called? Idahoans,
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, it's true. I'm not sure.
Idahoans. It's got to be. What else?
Kobe, you're out of Louisiana, right?
Idaho's.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have made the list, but maybe if we were 5 across, but Ohio could have too. We
Yeah,
have,
but
every
Louisiana-
serial killer known to
I
man.
thought about it, but it's shaped like a boot, and
True.
It is.
supports whatever that dude's name is. So
Yeah, it
like
is.
you need feet to stand on.
Yeah, it is.
For sure. Yeah, the Florida's just the appendage that sticks out.
It's true.
It's like a hernia on the U.S.
It is. That's why I've drafted number 1 overall. All right, well, boys, thank you very much for joining. Kobe, I know you got to go play and stuff in your tournament, so wish you
Yeah.
guys. I hope you at least win tonight.
I should.
You should. It's just a part-time job at this point, so. Hope you guys kick ass at the next signature, but we'll have you guys on again after you guys win a national or signature, whatever they're calling them now.
Oh, so
Sure.
a couple weeks.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be
We'll
great.
right back.
I mean, typically people who come on the show as guests and then they go to a signature typically do really well. So no pressure, but just
Yeah, confidence boost. You're like, I'm
Sure,
good.
yeah.
hell yeah,
We have
It
a
is.
good track record.
we do have a really good track record for sure. So we'll have you guys hang on for just a second. We'll let the folks go at home. But as always, we hope you throw it straight. That's nothing but 4 baggers from here on out.
Cornhole it.
Later.